Yo, what's going on, guys? Table 500 Gain here, bringing you a Zoodiac Skull 7 deck profile, which came first place in our locals. Let's get straight into the profile.
Yeah, so I made this for fun, and it's actually pretty good, apparently. Who knew? It runs Zoo because it's Zoo form. It makes a lot of sense. It lets you make Kagasuchis on Mills 5. So then you run your Terratops to get to your Zoo engine. I'm going to ignore that bit, it's pretty basic. The fun part of it, you run 2 Skull 7. Some people still run 3, I run 2 because even though you run Lawn Mowing and you want to get them engraved fast, drawing one is still drawing a vanilla. It's a pretty brick, so I run 2 of him and 2 a lady. It just means I don't brick, and I actually open like good cards the majority of the time. Free king because he goes for game and your opponent can't go for game through him. We'll make a game against Wimwich, either one. It's pretty funny. He needed to go for game in time, but he couldn't swing over it. Free white mare returns your banished king back. 2 of this guy, when he sends 2 more. 2 of her, she sends this guy, who then sends Lady in Wait and Skull 7 to grave. She can also send self-journey players and minus every monster on the field by 300 times its level or rank. She's another Skull 7. 2 Unizombie because he's like the rotor for zombies. 3 Solitaire to get to the Unizombie faster, and he has the banish effect which you can actually use because we run 1 Spirit Master. This just makes the already broken Fairy Tale Snow even better because it books a card and pops a card now. 1 Plague Spreader just go for synchro plays. Came up every now and again. 3 Mizuki, best zombie in the game. 2 Fairy Tale Snow, best card in the game. 1 Performance Clown. So let you extend into rank 4 plays, and if you don't have a way to get wrapped, you can still make a Bullhorn and Dryden Seer using this and another level 4. And you can also sync with it to make a Black Rose pretty easy and then go for game with King. And then 2 Gemini targets because I run Brilliant Fusion and I run Lawn Mowing, so it means I can Lawn Mowing and generally have another target left in deck. That's it for the monster count. For the spells, triple barrage, it's Zoodiac, I'm not going to explain it. Triple Lawn Mowing.
Fair card.
Pretty fair card. Konami did not fuck up when they made this. They play tested it a lot.
Talk about snow as well.
They worked out the kinks in the card. It's 100% fair. You can tell it when you play the card. 3 Left Arm again. They thought of this card when they made this, and they went, "No, adding this from deck. That's fair." So what? They can't set cards? Oh wait, Barrage. It's pretty good. And then 3 Brilliant again, another card that you can activate that you don't set with Left Arm. Lets you go into your Gem Knight. Lets you send your snow from deck. So you always have a snow live. It's pretty fun. 2 Twins, just because back row, you hate it. 2 Instants, just to make the Norden. I used to run the Theseus, but it never really came up. And Norden's better, and it lets you make Bullhorn as well first turn. 1 Foolish, just if you need 1 more engraved to go for game with King, just send it. Or if you need a Mizuki, just send it, whatever you need. 1 Dark Gold, spot removal. And then 1 Burial for your Mizukis. Then for traps, 2 D-Barrier, best card in the game. Well, best trap in the game right now. And 2 Lost Wind. It's just ridiculously strong. If it's in your graveyard when they special from the extra deck, you can set it. And then it can target a special summon monster, negate its effects, and halve its attack and defense. If you do it to a zoo, because you can do it in damage step, the attack goes to 0, and obviously the Whiptail effect doesn't go off. That's it for the main deck. The extra deck around the Invoker, obviously for the Terratops. I run a Castell as well. This just generic rank 4 gets over stuff. Kagasuchi, mill 5, you can make them with 2 rats. And then if you manage to make the Emerald, which you can first turn, you can then put the other rat back in deck, detach off the Kagasuchi, summon the rat back out, and then overlay it with a Snow from Grave or something. Here's the 1 Emerald, because actually space is quite tight in this. Then you run 1 Borbro, whatever the names are, 1 Cat, 1 Bull, 1 Drancia, whatever that's meant to be. Just generic zoo stuff, 1 of each, because again, extra deck rune. Then one Black Rose. One of this guy, the Shunari Shogun. I put it in just for tournament and it actually works. It let me go for game against Win, which I won, which was one of the hardest matchups. Because it's a zombie, you can use your own zombie and use this and use King. So it makes game really easy. Scarlight, you can attack with King, then make this, then burn the field, and that's usually game. Otherwise, you just burn their field and it's pretty fun. Stardust, this is hysterical if you can bring this out against like Zoodiac, because they can't barrage, they can't Drancia, because you'll just negate it, and then it comes back. One Omega returns all your shit in the standby phase. I don't use it for the hand effect, I use it for the return and the Mizukis, because it's a 2-8 body. Then one Gem Knight, summon off Brilliant, and then one Norden for your insta-fusion target.
Okay, have you got anything else to say about the deck? Anything you would change?
Yeah, the deck's pretty solid. There's another build that runs Shadol's. I think this build's better because if you compare the Shadol engine to the Zoodiac engine, and the Zoodiac engine's like, well, like more advanced than it. Otherwise than this, you could probably up the numbers of this, and this to 3. This would make the King OTK like a lot easier. The only problem with this is obviously the brick. But you know, if you're an extremely lucky person, I'd run 3 of each. But I'm not, so I'd run 2 of each. And I always still at least draw 1 of these.
Okay, thank you for your deck profile. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe.